Hi guys, welcome everyone to Init Talks. Happy to see everybody here. Today we got Ekaterina Nazarova. Привет, Ekaterina.
Привет, everybody. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. So she's a motorcycle coach and a great person also. We get to know her today. Um, Ekaterina, let's start from you've been born in Russia and then you moved to Dubai, yeah, like 14 years ago. So, can you tell me what brought you there originally?
Well, it is a very nice and it's a special story always for me, and it will be a special story because it has something with law of attraction. And I watched this movie, Secret. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
mysterious beginning, I know. Yeah, so it's been like those days. The Secret movie wasn't like freely like this on YouTube. You can find everywhere. Those days, at least to me, maybe. I
Mm-hmm.
never saw before, and I saw one successful man give it to a friend of mine, one like disc, really disc, and he said, "Watch it and do not let see it, no one."
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there is nothing more important being that time than for me to reach that
Mm-hmm.
disc. I had to see what was there. That was definitely yes, and I was young. I was like, I think 20, maybe 20 or 21 years old,
Mm-hmm.
not even 21, before 21. So, and then I made it. So I watched this movie, and like there is like like you can hear nothing, you don't sense nothing, you just 100% focus. And well, it's similar like if you're racing. Those who race, they know.
Mm-hmm.
So you remove everything else, you have one thing. So I watched this movie the same. And from that days, I used these instruments. And one time I was driving in my country, in Russia. I was driving a car and I hit the road and this what's name, but the holes, some bad condition roads, Russian style.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at it and I said, I wish to be in some road when there is nothing and let it be amazing, like so flat and so nice. And I put it in my heart and that feeling. And then I put my eyes up and it was a signboard, like, putting the indicators like for
Mm-hmm.
drawing. And I look at it, it was kind of rusted. And I look and I said, look at that. How like ugly that. I want to see a nice, beautiful signboards. And even if I don't know what's written there, let me not even understand what's there, but I want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was cold. It's a 3 in 1, like, 3 in 1 and cold. I'm like, it's too much cold. I want to be somewhere where no winter existing, really.
Mm-hmm.
And three things, I was having that special feeling, and I do have it time to time, and I love it. It's my favorite. So some mystical happened that time, and everything started to change. My life just put me in one direction, which is Dubai, and I was resisting,
Mm-hmm.
literally resisting. I'm like, Dubai, no way. What am I gonna do there? I don't speak English. I know nobody there. Nothing. And I heard, things about it. It's not like I'm not gonna put myself there
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I heard sometimes before. And I'm like, no way. But life play a very nice joke and it was a one-way ticket. I will not go to really deep explanation, just no problem after problem. It's like from movies, to be honest. It's another story. Maybe one day I'm gonna share it. That's special time probably. Not today. So, and I had really no way to stay in Russia, and I had to go somewhere and not come back. And guess what? It's been Dubai. I came to Dubai. I look, man, the signboards, beautiful. I saw them somewhere. Where? It's in my head. The roads, amazing. Wow. And guess what? There is no winter.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine. Yeah, as a
That,
start.
yeah, that's really nice story about this. So you
Mm.
actually like resist your dream and then move to your dream city. That's really cool. Um, how Dubai change like your view on motorsports and how is it compared to what you had in Russia? And I know that you also race in Europe, and so tell me more about this.
Right? Nice question. Well, in Russia, I was a car lover and I knew nothing about motorcycle. Nothing. Not at all. So in Dubai, even not too soon. It's been like I think about maybe 4 years. I was in Dubai. I was doing work. Then I did business, and then out of nowhere, my friend come up with a story like Katrina. Let's do. She was a partner with the beauty salon I had before. So I said, let's do motorcycle, journey. We go to America and we're gonna ride this
Mm-hmm.
road. Amazing over there. I'm like, what an idea. What an idea. It's so amazing idea. It wasn't mine. I'm like, yeah, okay, what's the plan? And she was like a main hit, in plans. Okay. Uh, so she said, very easy. We're gonna make a license, okay? I'm like, okay. She was much bigger than me, very big lady. So she was about 100 plus kilograms. And I'm like, all right, I don't know how she gonna do it, but I will do it, okay? So I am doing it. So I knew nothing about it. I just went there. However, a bit earlier than that, I had bad days and I was listening some videos which is might help me to go out from my mood, which is was so down. And the video said, you take a list, like a paper and pen, and write down 100 points
Mm-hmm.
what you want to do, but don't think about it. And I'm like, all right, so I did it. It's been maybe months back. Then I moved my house, nothing. But when we started, this lady and me, we did driving license for a motorcycle. I knew nothing. I crashed first day, went to the wall. Nothing I knew absolutely. Then I come back home and I found this paper and it's written on the middle, written, I want to ride motorcycle and I want to do extreme sport. I
Mm-hmm.
knew nothing about it. I was so sure ideas, or it's not mine, you know. So it's me. There's some magic happened basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been somewhere inside me, but I knew probably nothing subconsciously. So that's why when you write down something fast, you don't analyze, you don't put a border, which is our head sometimes, very
Mm-hmm.
often. You just, put go fast, 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 and the subconscious will be, open up and it will be speaking things which is you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what happened. Interesting. So it's probably been way like from God. I believe it's been from God. It's the destiny, and that's came a time.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And I need a license. So I cannot say how I knew it before Russia because I knew it from Dubai. But from Dubai, then I training, I train every day, man, every day. Then I became ready for some reason for a challenge, for a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Then I start to race. And then I discover Europe, many places in Europe, and then Russia. So I saw it a little bit later. I can
Mm-hmm.
compare, but it's not like people might expect. Yeah. So Dubai is amazing. Yes, it's a beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But motorsport exactly, particularly bikes, is on the back.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the back. Yes, we're everywhere. Probably the first, or many where Dubai, and it's my favorite country. I adore it. Beautiful country. Everywhere leading. But for some reason, motorcycle, particularly in Dubai, is not at the first. It is not leading, not
Mm-hmm.
at all. Yeah, we have Qatar. In Qatar, we have MotoGP, like certified racetrack,
Mm-hmm.
if let's say from GCC countries. Yes, but in Dubai, we don't have a track which is certified for a MotoGP yet. But I believe we will do it. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, that's really
So far.
interesting. Uh, because
Mm.
in my point of view, I see that Dubai is really good development in developing racing. So here's a lot of marathons, like long endurance races with GT
Yep.
cars and something like this.
Yep.
So I felt
Yep.
that maybe motorsport also like not on the back, as you said. But I hope it's going to develop with some time because if people
It,
getting into it, more people um, like getting into the sports, and it's going to grow anyway.
I'm sure it will be a right time for that, and Dubai will do it properly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. However, just there are a little bit gap, I believe, where is people not obeying enough regime of safe riding style, let's
Mhm.
say, on a motorcycle, and is developing, uh, you know, likely not pleasant opinion, and in generally, motorcycle biking style in
Mhm.
general. If you say I'm riding motorcycle over there, is people are obeying it. Yes, that's true. It's
Mhm.
maybe obeying so far many, most of the countries, I believe. But yeah, it's I have to say it. We need a proper place. So proper, we need a bit of support, I could have said, from the
Mhm.
government. It's honestly, it's very hard. I'm a motorcycle coach today. I'm training people. I believe I'm touching people lives and helping them. For
Mhm.
some reason, people need always not just like that. It's always that people need each other. So, and I believe I'm kind of that bridge from, being a bridge from human to what they need, like
Mhm.
like that. Yeah, from the help or maybe fulfilling their dreams. Sometimes it's a safety, whatever. So it's a bit difficult for me to, um, how to say, to grow, let's say, to touch more souls and hearts
Mhm.
by doing it pretty so much alone. I do have a lot of partners, companies with whom we do collaboration, we support each
Mhm.
other. But again, it's on the ground floor. It's not on government level. Yep. So yeah, that's the difficulty. Land is a bit expensive, and this is the main thing so far.
Mhm.
So far, the rest is everything is amazing. But I never stop. It's been from 2020, no, 2021 actually, to today. It's a full-time coach.
Mhm.
No part-time, nothing. It's a completely full-time coach. Even summer, today my first summer, I'm out of Dubai, but I never stopped before.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Uh, Also, I know that you race like in many countries, and can you tell me which podium finish felt the most special to you and why? And then we'll move to actually to coaching because it's really interesting also how you switch from racing to coaching.
Sure. Well, yes, it's a very nice, special to me event, I can say. One of them, it's first, of course. It's
Mhm.
obvious, first race, one of them. But something else happened in Italy, in Mugello. And the feeling I've been searching again and again, and it's never come back. I found out over there a feeling came to me during the race, and it's never come back after that. Imagine what happened. I will tell you. I didn't share, by the way, this
Mhm.
story like this, like in public. I never did it before. I think so. Forgive me, people, if I forget something, but I don't really remember I shared. That's okay. But I did share people like this face to face. Yes. I feeling is very interesting. Like being from so stressed, I felt I'm not ready, and I also felt maybe I will back off. Imagine, yeah. I had that feeling, so maybe not today, who cares? But then I imagine, like, all right, imagine Katrina, I talk to myself like that. Imagine if you did not do it, you pass time, and then you look back and nothing you can change. How
Mhm.
would you feel about it? And I'm like, no way, no way, no, no, no way. And I did. So I raced, of course. I jumped to the race after this thinking.
Mhm.
So, and then what happened while I'm racing? It's like we have first corner, and that, then Arrabbiata. This corner I know very well later, another story, I'll tell you why. Anyway, so so what happens? All of a sudden, motorcycle became more weightless. I
Mhm.
could. It's in any way very light. It's very heavy in the braking, yes, but on genuinely riding, it's light, yeah. So far, if you hit, of course. But all of a sudden, it's a new feeling. It's light in a way that it is floating above the ground. That is completely like usually I feel every grip, I feel every angle, even every stone.
Mhm.
But this time, nothing like that. This time, there is no grip at all. I don't feel touch. So, and it is above the racetrack,
Mhm.
maybe 2 meters or 2.5 meters, if I have to say it. So it's literally up,
Mhm.
right? It's the first thing. And then what happened? The sound in my head disappeared completely. Plan in my head disappeared. Even I didn't remember next will be right or left. Nothing. Even the gear. Which gear? Nothing. Which lap?
Mhm.
Completely nothing. So that's not normal, for racing. You are so strategic, so focused. But I was focused, but nothing. So I only see myself past, and it is something else. God knows what, don't know what. So all of these qualities, even I missed the core, like I missed the gear because I'm like, oh, really? This will be right now. Okay, so gear should be go up, like go down shift,
Mhm.
and racing it's opposite, GP shift. And I managed to do even cover the mistakes, everything. And guess what? When I finished the race, I was like the biggest my personal lap time ever I did it.
Mhm. Wow.
So I was the fastest ever I could have been that time to myself. Yeah, not overall. So it was a state of mind, unbelievable. And I asked so many riders, guys, did you have anything like that? What? I asked all riders and experience, like many people I ask. Nobody, nobody find this. And they said,
Mhm.
yes, I felt every stone. It's not about every stone. It's about there is no stone. It's about your almost 3 meters up. You cannot feel
Mhm.
any stone, nothing. So unfortunately, I didn't find nobody who experienced same till day to day. Maybe somebody from people who was watching today us. Maybe they comment somewhere. Somebody who had the same. I would literally want to talk to this person, connect, and we have things to discuss. Yeah.
Wow, that's really magical story about your race,
It
and
is.
yeah, that's why it's
This.
really special for you. So I feel you about this.
It is.
Um, yeah,
I want podium, by the way. Yeah, if I was that day, I had the point, the podium. That's all.
yeah,
I have
that's
to
cool.
mention it also. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I still, still remember how I won one of the first races in karting. I remember a guy been crying after this because he won the championship, but there was like the special event in the end of the season, and I won this, and he's been crying. And then
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
I was
man.
like 9 years old, 10 years old, something like this.
Oh, it's happy and sad,
Yeah.
Happy because it's very happy, of course, and sad because, someone's crying, but it's sports.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. So let's move how you change from being in racing motorcycles to actually coaching. So what lead you to do this decision in your life?
Okay. This time will be no mysteriosity. It will be very normal.
Oh, all right.
Very normal story. Okay. It was a COVID. Very simple. COVID
Hmm.
time. My last race, I was racing. Uh, but no, pre-last. But the last one, complete last, I had to pull myself out because we couldn't. We had to say our supporters, people who comes, fans. We have to tell them you cannot come. And it was my principle, maybe like I lost the position overall. Oh, the final championship. I moved to be third, but I was supposed to be second. Overall, it was really like for me achievement to be second. It's hard to be honest because the only boys who were there and they're all mostly experienced. I was the only lady. To be second overall, it's a big thing to be honest. And I had to make a decision that I cannot come and tell guys do not come. Don't come here. You will be knocking the doors, but no security. You cannot come. So for me, it was a kind of
Hmm.
human being and principle. Maybe some people can tell me now, it's a sport and you have to go on people's heads or whatever. So you're not a good sportsman. Maybe. But for me, it was more of humanity and respect people who really, and
Hmm.
I did so much shout out that it's the last race, so many people wanted to come, really, so many. And I just couldn't do that. And I pulled myself out the last race and I lost the position, became third automatically. And then COVID appeared 100%, 100%. And well, no sponsorships, nothing. I had to survive. I found a job. Yes, I was sales later on. I said, like, what I gonna do now? We're living in Dubai. I have to work because not no event's gonna happen. So, and
Mm-hmm.
during the COVID, I joined BMW. So I was sales, worked there for a year almost, and then things like maybe what it was just not for me. I think so. Maybe God knows better why. I think it's a God plan still. Because everything was so much unfair to me. What happened with that job? I'm like, God,
Mm-hmm.
why things are unfair, to me? So, but then, so I resigned from them and I sat down and I said, what am I gonna do now? And I was so much tired to worry the check, like, the payments here and there. What I gonna do? How I gonna manage now? And I do love bikes, yes, but how can I make a living out of this? And some of my friends call and say, Katrina, my friend need help. Could you help, please? I'm like, look, okay, I'm available. I'm not working,
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it. So we went to the parking and I saw what I just, few touches, explained.
Mm-hmm.
I saw miracle. I saw really miracle, unbelievable results. And I'm like, how that possible? I put my knee down 1.5 months. This person put it in 1 hour. How that possible?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a training. For me, it was really like magic. And he was really happy. And then another person. And all things felt by itself that, all right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna coach and I'm gonna do this full time. And well, it's people are happy. I'm doing the right thing. I'm not living only for myself. I do something good in this life. That's what I feel. And of course, it's also rewarding. Yeah, so that's the story so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. During COVID, I think a lot of people changed their direction of the life. Really,
Mm-hmm.
like in the uh, like in a hard way. So I changed it too. I've been into racing, and then unfortunately in 2015, so I've been into program. We had plans, till the Formula One and all the series,
Mm-hmm.
F3 in Spain. But unfortunately, Aston Motorsports, the team which support me in this, they just decided to shut down the program in Kazakhstan. And then I've been, working in some racing club in Moscow, and I
Mm-hmm.
moved here from Almaty,
Mm-hmm.
and I started from scratch, like you said about motorcycles. So I just knew nothing in PCs, in some racing hardware, and all the stuff. So I started to learn from scratch. Also coach people. So from time to time in sim racing. And then when COVID hits, so I've lost my job in Moscow because all the malls just shut
Wow.
down completely. Yeah, and we with my husband decided that, hey, let's try like streaming. Let's try to jump in, and I started to stream. And yeah, for 5 years already, I'm a full-time streamer,
Amazing.
uh,
Amazing.
and doing this. And it's really rewarding because it's really cool that you can see people. They coming to watch your race. You can communicate with them. It's really cool. So
Yes.
actually,
Yes.
the same as you said
Mhm.
about coaching. It's really nice to inspire people because some people come
Exactly.
to like, hey, what to get to start with some racing, how to start, and you tell people about this, and then they coming to you after months, and they like, hey, I bought the new wheel. Hey, I just jump in. I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you
Exactly.
so much. Yeah, it's really cool.
Exactly.
Um,
Well, my favorite feedbacks when I'm receiving a phone call or a message, and I hear, Katrina, you know what happened? When they start like this, I'm like, oh, wow, this message probably I'm gonna laugh. I put a
mhm,
star on them in WhatsApp to save them, forever. When I have bad mood, I'm gonna listen. And they said, Katrina, that corner, if I did what you tell me, that was amazing. Or another thing can be, Katrina, today, thanks God. I get saved because we did one, two,
mhm,
three, four. And at these moments, it's for me everything. Like you feel yes. So I'm living for. true. Like I'm doing the right thing. I love what I do, and I want to eat more. I want to know how to hug the planet. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. You know, when you inspire people, when you like can give advice which going to make their life safer, and they going to enjoy like riding more motorcycle or being in some racing and enjoy it more.
Correct.
So it's really cool.
Correct. 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 Agree with you.
Can you tell me about your training program? So, what's difference? Because you got different people, yeah, like beginners. You got, I think, kids also, and like professional riders as well. So, can you tell me about what's the difference between their programs and like how you train them?
Okay. Well, you're right. Absolutely. We have kids. Before I was just alone, then I got a team. So I speak we. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now summer we are traveling here and there, but of course we have also uh, two trainers. And so we have kids. They are so amazing and cute. The program, I adore to train kids. It's very special for me for some reason. So it's cute bikes. Everything is so cute and amazing, but it's a lot of responsibilities, of course. And I always said to train one kid, it's like 2/3 adults.
Hmm.
Like maybe for me at least, because I put everything in it. The the prediction, I just in them,
Hmm.
100%. It's not easy, not at all, but I love it anyway. So kids, we have female programs because also we're in Muslim country.
Hmm.
It's a cultural, yeah. So this time I can say I because
Hmm.
other trainers are men. So I have a lot of ladies. Yes, it's make things are much more comfortable for many ladies when
Hmm.
a lady to lady, and especially for their husbands. It is amazing, comfortable. So yeah,
Hmm.
ladies. Then we have a normal, general, beginners, and then advanced. And we have also not just an advance. We do have like extreme classes, but I'm not really advertising this
Hmm.
because I'm more into safety. But it's only for those people who gonna do this in any way, you know.
Hmm.
So I'm never promoting this. Who doing this in any way. But after a long time saying, I always put them, come on, I do succeed as in 90%, by the way. 90% by talking, I said, look, why do you need a wheelie? The wheelie. I know
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cool, but come on. If you're gonna do a leaning corners, you will, these things are something really needed. And it is not, you're not gonna be punished by law because you're gonna do things like,
Hmm.
wheelies. It's prohibited in the streets, come on. And it is a lot risky. For what? For a couple of pictures? No, you no, it's so much risk. No need. Okay, no need. So, but 10% I'm losing it, yeah, sometimes. But mainly 90% people follow advice, and when they do truck riding, it's like it's very good for your in general be a good rider. It does not mean
Hmm.
you're gonna go on the streets, put a knee down. It's a rule number one. We're not doing this on the streets. Never, 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 ever. We don't do this. But we're gonna go and see the limits. So we wanna put the knee down because we wanna see a limit. What's gonna happen in this situation? And we're
Hmm.
gonna do it together in the full safety gears. We're gonna be on proper place, and we're gonna be using the right tools for that, not huge things to discover and hurt themselves. Yeah. So far it's the training. I don't know. Lately we have a lot new riders. Some people said, Katrina, I'm finally ready. I'm following you for 3 years, on my page, 3 years, and something happened. Now I'm ready. So, so, but like that, and gifts also. Somebody they said, all right, I don't know what to give to let's say that person gonna purchase I don't know 5, 10 classes. Somebody do it one only to try. Yeah, like this program as well, also very useful.
It's really nice that you, for safety side, of course, because you know so many riders, especially on streets, they sometimes doing some crazy stuff, which is dangerous for them
Yep,
and also for other people around them, like who also on motorcycles or either in the car. So I think you're doing really good thing for everybody, like coaching the safety and that actually racing should happen only on racing track. And
exactly.
yeah, this is what I've been telling to people as well, because it's really funny when you're in racing. Here's some weird questions by people who's been like interviewing you, and they like, hey, do you race on streets? I'm like, no, I'm for safety. I'm
Come
just
on.
yeah, I'm
Come on.
if I in a car, I'm trying to be safe for everybody, and I respect rules and everything. And yeah,
Exactly.
racing should happen only on racing track because we got like safety zones where you can fall and not get any injuries, and also that's like the track to try different things.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's like a McGregor, to ask McGregor, for example, or a Mike Tyson, like, are you fighting on the streets?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
look at
yeah.
you.
True.
Can you imagine these guys? They will go and they're gonna fight on the streets with who? Are you serious? No, 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 man. I'm not gonna do that. No.
Can you tell me a bit more about how is it for you to be a coach for girls? Because I think it's a bit different, yeah. And in sim racing, for example, I found that for girls it's a little bit easier to like communicate with me. So I've been coaching some girls who are also streamers, and they've been really comfortable with me, and then tell me about this. And so, how's it for you? And
Mhm.
do you think that maybe you can build the maybe female academy or something like this?
All right. Well, female academia. I would correct you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It is like female racing team. Female racing team. I had it in plan, then things
Mm-hmm.
are, we was too busy in work. It just did not happen. But it's still in my mind. Just a female racing team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. But academia can't stop people, when they want to learn, yeah, you're a man, you're not come. No, it's not working
Mm,
this way.
okay.
Yeah, but I adore my ladies. And what I look, it's just general, it's not to hurt a man feeling, let's say this way. So, but ladies, what they do, how fast they learn,
Mm-hmm.
they're like statistically, I cannot say 100% on everybody, but it's like a number of, um, like a minimum, statistically, basically,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I want to say. Да. Большее число, в общем.
Mm-hmm.
Вот. So sometimes it's easier to say some things like that. So statistically, ladies are learning faster. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I can say. And it's important to find the right way, right approach. I always believe that there are no bad students, there are bad teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So when a person can feel the student, there are no like, marker or s- schablon or marker. You're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
only this way, and that's how it works. First, one, two, three, four. This will never work this way. For somebody will, for somebody no. But why do you will? Well, you will struggle and exhaust other people.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is individual. So, lady can feel, more of the right way, the right approach. I can feel how she's ready, how to make her ready, how to change her attention, move it to somewhere else so that she can rest from
Mm-hmm.
this stress, which is, bring out. So it's like an art, I can say. It's hard to explain it, but with the ladies, I believe. Let me put a stars, couple of stars on my shoulders. I believe I'm doing a great job with the ladies. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, and I'm so proud of it. Yeah. Well, my ladies are the best. Everybody the best, but the ladies are number one.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that maybe ladies learn faster because they don't have this stereotypical thoughts in their mind about that. You have to be strong, you have to be the fastest, right from the first coaching session or something like this, and maybe they just learning step by step. And I noticed the same when I did coaching in some racing. So the girl, which I've been coaching for some time, she's like, listening closely and trying to do everything step by step and also communicate with me in a nice way.
Yes.
So it's really
Did
cool. Yeah.
you notice that ladies in general, they don't have an ego, which is not to you personally, not to instructor, not to coach, a ego within, I don't know, something themselves. Like they're hurry. They know
Mm-hmm.
they not maybe didn't really understand. Maybe they're not ready, or maybe you need just one more thing to try. In between. No, they jump in. So they jump in, they can hurt themselves, and then they get scared. They have step back and blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So the ego gonna slap. Ladies, what I noticed, they quite they put it outside somewhere else. If somebody has it, they put it outside on the training. They're coming, pure. So
Mm-hmm.
and that's how they focus better. They learn better. They just do it maybe one, two more times more, but they will do it with the feeling, they put the
Mm-hmm.
feeling first. They kind of feel better. Yeah. Like that, did you notice something like that?
Yeah. I think I noticed the same because boys they hurry so bad sometimes, and they like
Exactly.
trying to jump over their head. And
Yes.
yeah, as a girl, you just trying to do everything step by step. Of course, if you in competition, you sometimes trying to jump over your head, but when you're learning, you trying to do like everything step by step because you understand that this going to lead you to a good result then on the track.
Exactly. And interesting point that when people come to training, it depends on the category and blah blah, but in any way, the condition it's on trainer. Like
Mm-hmm.
if they listen to trainer, you're not gonna be hurt 100%. Not 100%. If you listen your trainer, you're not gonna be hurt, right?
Yeah.
And so people who's watching me, they for sure have some of their own thinking. Who get hurt, they did not listen and they know about it 100%. I have 1%. I should, in case maybe he can hear it. If he's watching it, so he knows they like this. Okay. Because the trainer can balance your speed, everything. You will balance that. Even if you fall, you're not gonna get hurt. But sometimes you need to fall. And I heard a couple of times, oh, many times actually, what they said. You know, the speed was nothing, but actually I have a bruise. It's hurting. I'm like, yeah, but you're okay. You'll sit a little bit, so you'll walk, you'll do everything what you need to do. But yes, it's a learning process. You can fall, and you did it, but you are able. You're not disabled.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're able to be normal, go work and do everything. And he said, yeah, but in the road, I'm riding not this speed, and I'm not wearing this full safety gears. They're it's like awakening for them
Mm-hmm.
how actually it feel like when the first time fall down on the training base. They already feel it. The bruise somewhere happened. Usually they put on the bat on somewhere else. There's somewhere in there. Some bruises happening from actually like so little, so slow speed, so minor speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like a big awakening for them. It's like a brain start to work. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. We're all learning through mistakes, and it's okay to, crash out on the racing track and do mistakes because
Yes,
you're actually
it's okay.
learning from them. Because if you fall down
Yes,
with motorcycle, then you like going to tell about this, yeah, and you're going to tell
yes,
what's mistakes, and then you're going to correct them in the next session. So yeah, I agree with
exactly.
you. All right.
Exactly.
Can you tell me what's your personal bike and like favorite to ride and why?
Okay, well, really nice question. Thank you. Crashes, enough. Let's talk
Yeah.
about bikes.
Yeah.
So, in all ages and all time, my favorite bike is BMW 1000 RR.
Mm-hmm.
Before it was S, then later became M. So it is a classic, beautiful bike. I love it, but it's not the bike which is I gonna enjoy on the racetrack, at least in Dubai. All right, because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't try BMW on other tracks. I didn't really try it, so it today opinion. I might change it later, yeah. But today, I tried it in Dubai, and I found out that m- a 600 category, which is a racing, is a much faster, much better, much everything amazing. So I segregate it this way. BMW, it is my road bike because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not racing on the road. It has enough class,
Mm-hmm.
enough power, but you're not going to use this power. You just have it, and that's it. You know it in your pocket. You know it. And like if you have a Ferrari, you don't have to use the power, the Ferrari. You just have it, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is about BMW, and it is a road bike. So, and then I have other bike, which is a race bike. Race
Mm-hmm.
bike between two, I still, to be honest, don't know. I have a Yamaha and a Kawasaki. Yamaha R6, Kawasaki ZX6R.
Mm-hmm.
So between these two bikes, I still don't know. But I know the Kawasaki, not everybody can ride. And by the way, those who ride in Kawasaki can ride any bike.
Mm-hmm.
Those who is riding other bikes, they will be struggling, or they might say Kawasaki, I don't like it. So it's not
Mm.
easy to ride a Kawasaki. It's not easy to ride a Kawasaki. It's a very moody lady, very moody, very sensitive, more than other bikes. I ride many bikes, many,
Mm-hmm.
many, 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 many bikes, especially race category bikes. Yes, many, many. But the Kawasaki is a very special bike. So yeah. So I respect a lot of people, everybody who rides bikes, but especially Kawasaki on the racetrack, not on the streets. On the streets are okay, but race style Kawasaki. Who can do this? They can definitely manage any motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it's two of my racing bikes. One Kawasaki, one Yamaha. Yeah, these
Mm-hmm.
bikes been traveling Europe. I sent them by plane. Very cool days was. So we raced over there and come back. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's my bikes. I love it so much. Ducati beautiful, but well, I never had the Ducati as my own bike. And when I race, because it's also like a competition between Ducati and BMW, and it's like people are so to it's forever conflict, forever. This better, not that better. This better, not that better. So I am on the BMW side, and I raced. I really raced the Ducati in Bahrain. No. Bahrain school came to Dubai, and
Mm-hmm.
they managed to officially with BK race in Dubai. So I raced the Ducati, beautiful, but in BMW, no, a beautiful one. But I never own it, so maybe I need to own it to understand it better. God knows.
You know, it's actually really
Yeah,
nice that you mentioned BMW because in people's mind they're like, oh, BMWs, that's like cars, but they actually making really nice motorcycles also, and
yeah.
they beautiful. So when I see motorcycle from BMW on streets, I'm like, wow, it's really beautiful. Love it.
It is very beautiful. You see,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to really ride a bike. BMW has something. Um, Again, it's always BMW or Ducati. What? Ducati beautiful. It's a very beautiful bike, honestly, very. But I believe BMW, it's so much elegance.
Hmm.
Ducati or brutal
Yeah, yeah,
bike.
true.
Такой весь. Yeah, but BMW, it has a power and class too. That's it.
Yeah.
Power and class. It has its presence. Yeah.
All right, as
You need
you.
to maybe you need to try it one day, just to ride a motorbike. Maybe you come to Dubai and I'm gonna put you on bike.
That sounds good. You know, actually, it's really funny. So I did karting, I did formulas, and like some GT cars as well. But when in childhood, I've been watching MotoGP. I'm a big fan of Valentino Rossi. That's why,
Oh,
yeah, that's
me
why I
too.
got number 46, and that's why my nickname here is Love 46, because I've been with this racing number
Whoa,
for my life. So yeah, maybe I have to
wow.
try motorcycle.
You're gonna ride in one day, like 1 hour, one day, you will be riding motorcycle. Yeah, you're
Hmm.
not gonna go like Valentina Rossi. That's no, I did not mention that. No, but you will be managing just to feel what is that when you're riding motorbike for the first time, and it just listens you and you're not scared, you know what you're doing, you can stop easily, you can a bit even accelerate we're gonna
Hmm.
agree with you a little bit on speed, okay? A little bit. Yeah, but yeah, it's just a one day.
Yeah, you know.
98%, God knows that day maybe not ready, it's too much, whatever, but 98% it's gonna
Hmm.
be one day.
Yeah, you know, I'm so afraid to ride motorcycle on streets because here I just moved to Almaty. This is my hometown, and like a lot of people got
What
scooters
about
here.
it?
Yeah, but you know, it's actually the traffic and whole traffic crazy, and I'm so afraid to ride
Mhm.
motorcycle here. But you know, I've never been thinking that hey, I can try it on the racing track actually.
Uh-huh, I see.
Yeah.
There are
So thank you for
always
that.
first time. You're welcome. But by the way, about Almaty, I heard there's so many bikers over there. It's a very developed,
Mhm.
cultural country for a motorcycle. That's what I heard. I never been there, but
Mhm.
I heard maybe 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, I heard something like that.
Mhm.
I'm like, really? Okay, interesting. Really? Okay. So, but my advice to you over there, if you're gonna try it, if you wanna search the right person, for the first time, because this is the most important thing.
Mhm.
It's some people might never like it because of the first experience, and then it's gonna be fair. One fall on the first class is gonna be, forever changing the picture. I
Mhm.
always say, if you first time fall, or not even, especially at the beginning, first time or whatever, we don't usually fall on first class usually, okay, because it's a first step back. You don't
Mhm.
have any steps and yet, and if we have a back step, it's not good. Not good, really. And then if for some reason she or he not did not jump on the bike again the same time on the same class for any reason, God knows, maybe a hurt, maybe a bike broke and you don't have other one, God
Mhm.
knows, yeah, there can be reasons like that. Then this finishing part on the fall is the worst part, whatever, because it's like a seat, маленькая семечко, small seat
Yeah.
of pear, and it just planted. So
Mhm.
if you're not gonna jump on it again, it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow, and then it will be big tree of pear, and then you
Mhm.
have to deal with it. It's a lot of work to finish that. But if it's the same time, fall down, drink water, okay, all good, yalla, jump again. You jump on it, and then nothing. We killed it. Nothing. We remove it. This is the best one.
Yeah, it's really important to
And
have a proper first experience. I agree with you.
yeah, it's very important. It's a fundament. First fundament. Very important. So try to search. And I'm sure there are plenty of people can help you. But, see these people, like where they train, how they train, who they train, who these people became.
Mhm.
Like this kind of questions are very important. Not only this. No, who did you teach? Where is this people? Like how they are now. Maybe you can contact these people, listen feedback from them. It's
Mhm.
important. Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
My,
So,
that's right. Or come to Dubai, or wait a little bit, then come to Dubai.
yeah, maybe.
Come to me.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure you're gonna enjoy that.
So as we've been talking about bikes, yeah. So you got like road bike, and you got bikes which you riding on track, and like your people who's learning from you, also riding them. Can you give advice to someone who want to transition from street riding to track riding, and what's actually the first thing they should learn?
Okay, good question. Well, from where to start? So much to say. The first thing is not easy to choose. Again, if somebody from the streets want to try a racetrack, I would advise to find a place near you in your hometown or closest somewhere near somebody who can help you at least one class. You know, go somebody to explain because it is another world. It's not, it's totally different from whatever street can say. It's completely different. So, because when you will go to the racetrack, you might you will enjoy half or maybe some percent, but
Mm-hmm.
if you have something before, private session, somebody who can give it to you, chew it and give it to you ready on the plate, like you then you maybe it's going to be mini moto. It's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. Mini moto is the shortest way to understand, fastest, shortest, the easiest, all of the synonyms in it. So the way I understand the racetrack, the physics, the everything, the sitting position. So it's amazing. Even one class, one
Mm-hmm.
somebody karting, you can go on the karting. It will
Yeah.
not be expensive. Probably they will rent you, the safety gears, so you can experience that. And then when you go to the big racetrack, you really enjoy because they not stop you. They will never stop. You need to have some experience on the streets. You go sign, you can rent from them suits, bikes, everything you can. Nobody will stop. Organizers usually they only stop those people who's complete beginners. Which racetrack for you,
Mm-hmm.
only. But if you have some experience on streets, they never stop you. But how much will you enjoy over there, It is gonna be expensive in anyway, but how much, and it's also one thing is enjoyment, other thing is your own safety, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe then we swap them up, yeah, this two, yeah, the safety and the enjoyment all together. But if you have a personal session with some coach, I'm not saying me, somewhere where you live, right, on a beat bike or a mini moto, yes, it's not gonna be so easy first time, but you will understand.
Mm-hmm.
So with this knowledge, you go to the big racetrack and then let's enjoy over there. That's what I was saying.
All
Don't
right.
go just blindly.
That's nice.
Yeah,
You know, actually, you remind me that I actually tried mini moto on a kart track once. It's been really fun because
you did it?
it's small and it's quite easy to like steer and do everything. It's really nice.
You did it by yourself?
Yeah, yeah, I did it.
Oh, rare!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, that's
Yeah,
super
it was
amazing.
really funny. I was in a karting suit, with a karting helmet and all this stuff. So I've been doing like a couple of laps.
Okay, but maybe that was not good experience because on the bike they would is you cannot be in the same suit,
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
need the leather.
sure, sure, yeah.
It's that's not good. All right, because it's leather. That's it. Nothing else. Cannot be casting suit. No way. No, no, no. But I'm glad you saved that time. Yes, that's good.
Yeah, I think
Right.
it's good to start from scratch. So as you said, like try mini moto and then go to the big track. Because for me also, when you've been racing on a kart circuit, then when I first time jump into open wheeler, for example, uh, I was in shock. Like you can see anything from Formula. It's really limited view compared to the kart, and
Hmm.
you really need time to get used to the big track because
Of course,
it's
of
different.
course,
Yeah,
of course, of course. But it's like simulator, life simulator. You from karting, you go to what's the next? Sorry, I'm cars
yeah,
about cars.
yeah,
I'm not so much educated, but I mean, uh, you have a karting. Then after karting, there is something upgraded, right?
yeah,
Some cars, which one? Then and then. So it's like transitioning. You will be understanding what you're doing. You have apex, middle corner exit. I don't know, entry, middle corner exit. Apex is everything like lines. It's important where you can get it. You will get it the fastest way somewhere on karting. That's the fastest way,
yeah.
shortcut. Yeah.
Yeah,
of
no,
course.
if you got a really good base, it's going to lead you to like more experience, and you're going to learn easier in easier way.
Mm,
So it's really nice. So last one,
exactly.
let's talk about your future. So what's your plans? What are you planning for this year and for upcoming years? Also, are you going to stay in coaching? Are you going to stay in Dubai, or you maybe moving to other countries?
Amazing question. Well, it is so much amazing because I'm really literally a little bit okay. I'm gonna say some secrets, but not too much, okay?
All right.
Okay, not too much. Well, of course, yes, Dubai. I'm coming back to Dubai soon, basically. A lot to do with their to we have a lot of work with the students, those who unfinished some,
Hmm.
work. We have unfinished work, and we have didn't start yet work. We have a lot of work. So also the project of our ways, I could have said, yeah, but which has always been struggle in Dubai. Inshallah, I hope it will be, successful. Inshallah hope it will work. To be honest, I'm
Hmm.
trying something. If it will work, I again hope with the God help, then we will need to do another podcast with you.
All right.
If it will work, okay, we a lot to say. But if not, I think it will be the same. And I'm kind of I will say one thing in Russian. Если хотите, если хочешь насмешить креатора, расскажи ему о своих планах.
Да-да.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So to try to translate it in English, like if you want to, entertain or make laugh God, tell him about your plan.
Yeah.
So lately, I do have a direction and I do have a plan, but I will always keep a big gap some place I will not say big or small. I will keep place for God interference because whatever He knows, it will be always better than ever I can imagine.
Mhm.
That's it. So I open this door complete. Yes, the rest we're gonna just work, teach people, save lives, inspire, make dreams true. Again, bikes, nothing else. I don't see myself in painting. However, I'm a tattoo artist, but so far this became for me more far, more far, more far. I'm so with bikes, bikes, bikes.
Mhm.
Yes, and also what I see here in Russia, um, currently in Krasnodar a lot of bikes people are unfortunately a lot of situations not good here, not really nice to mention. I feel that they also need some help, so
Mhm.
I maybe will see how can I make it in both places, one here
Mhm.
and one there. Yeah.
All right. So you got good
that's that's
plans.
a, that's a plan.
Yeah,
That's a
and
plan so far.
I really like to go with like you got a plan, but you kind of going with a flow. So if you got
Hmm.
some like side opportunities, you're like, hey, maybe I can try this. Yeah, why not? So it's not in my plan, but why not?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
just to
nice.
be it's a faith. I say good faith. Believe in a good thing. Open your heart. When it's open, the right thing will just reach you. It's like opening not the heart, open your eyes, you see, you enter. That's it. The right things. Good people and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
became
true.
lately so much connected to God, connected to something, that one. That one. Yeah.
All right.
Just flying.
So thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure to talk with you. It's really a good experience for me as well. So now I'm
Thank
going
you
to
so much.
maybe fly to Dubai and learn some motorcycle.
Come, please come. You will enjoy. You will have a home to stay. You will have a room to sleep. You'll have food to eat. You'll have everything. Just come.
That's
And I
really
mean
nice.
it. Huh? It's recorded. Don't worry. You can come with your husband. Yes, I know
Yeah.
that's most important. Come together, okay?
That's nice. So once again, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure for me to talk with you. Once again, guys, thank you so much for another
Спасибо.
one in It Talk. Спасибо большое.
I hope people enjoyed from our talk.
Yeah.
Спасибо большое. Так,
Всем доброго
see you.
вечера.
Доброго вечера. Пока-пока.